What up, y'all? This is your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, May 12, 2017, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Dwayne Johnson has said he's giving more thought to running for president in 2020 in a new interview with GQ magazine. The actor said, "I think that it's a real possibility," noting that he started thinking more about running for president following the release of an op-ed piece in the Washington Post that suggested he could win an election based on his likability and ancestry. The former WWE star said, "A year ago, the idea started coming up more and more. There was a real sense of earnestness, which made me go home and think, let me rethink my answer and make sure I'm giving an answer that is truthful and also respectful. I didn't want it to be flippant. We'll have 3 days off for a weekend, no taxes." Johnson also explained how he was hesitant to give an endorsement to either Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump during the 2016 presidential election, but said he opposes Trump's campaign to call for a ban on Muslims entering the country. He shared, "I believe in our national security to the core, but I don't believe in a ban that bans immigrants. I believe in inclusion. Our country was built on that, and it continues to be made strong by that, and the decision felt like a snap judgment." Johnson has previously responded to Washington Post piece on Instagram, writing, "I care deeply about our country, and the idea of one day becoming president to create a real positive impact and global change is very alluring. But until that possible day, the most important thing right now is strong, honest leadership from our current and future leaders of this country." Johnson is the latest celebrity that has mentioned that they would run for president following Oprah Winfrey and Kanye West. Kate Hudson and Danny Fujikawa made their red carpet debut as a couple Wednesday. The 38-year-old actress and Fujikawa, a musician and record producer, attended the Los Angeles premiere of Snatch, a new comedy starring Hudson's mom, Goldie Hawn, and Amy Schumer. Hudson and Fujikawa were all smiles as they kissed and posed for photos. The actress wore a black blouse with printed black, white, and gold pants, while Fujikawa looked dapper in a blue suit. Hudson confirmed in an interview with E! News, "This is our first red carpet. He seems fine. It's perfect. We've got to keep her." Hawn later added, "He's a wonderful person, really wonderful person." Hudson and Fujikawa were first linked in March after they were spotted kissing in New York. Sources told People the pair complimented each other well. An insider cited Kate's free spirit, who has always been attracted to musicians, but Danny also appeals to her because he is talented, bright, and cosmopolitan like she is. Kate shares 13-year-old son Ryder with ex-husband Chris Robinson and 5-year-old son Bingham with ex-fiancé Matthew Bellamy. She attended the launch of Demi Lovato's collection of Fabletics line early Wednesday. In a related story, Snatch co-stars Goldie Hawn and Amy Schumer played Never Have I Ever on Thursday's episode of The Ellen DeGeneres Show. Hawn confessed to taking nude photos, dancing on tables for money, and getting caught having sex by police during the game with Schumer on the talk show. The 71-year-old actress said of longtime partner Kurt Russell, "Kurt took the photo. I was naked. I was being funny. It wasn't like a sexy, weird picture. I was pretending I was a strong man." Hawn later explained she danced on tables for money while working as a go-go dancer in New York prior to her acting career. She said she was with Russell when she was caught having sex by police. The stars share, "I swear to God, this sounds terrible, but that was Kurt too." Snatch stars Hawn and Schumer as a mother and daughter who gets kidnapped on a trip to South America. Hawn said in a new interview with the Los Angeles Times that she immediately connected with the 35-year-old star. She says, "Have you ever met anybody where you just go, I get you? Doesn't need a lot to talk. We didn't have huge, long conversations, but you feel them." She also added, "We're very well matched. We could sit all day and never talk. We're two instruments and we're different, but we play the same symphony." Snatch opens in theaters on Friday. And speaking of Amy Schumer, she shared on Instagram recently her time visiting the set of the long-running courtroom show Judge Judy. Schumer wrote alongside a video of herself sitting in the judge's chair wearing a judicial robe as bailiff Petrie Hawkins Bird handed her some paperwork. Dream date with at Birdman1157 and hashtag Judge Judy. He always does a no-look pass with documents. Thank you for having me and my sis. The actress is seen in the video pointing out to Hawkins Bird that he incorrectly made eye contact with her as he handed over the documents. Schumer also shared photos of herself and her sister Kim Kardashian attempting to fight each other with Hawkins Bird in the middle, and even posing a photo of the siblings meeting with the smiley Judge Judy Scheindlin. Judge Judy, which began in 1996, features Scheindlin and a former New York criminal court judge presiding over disputes. According to CNN, Judge Judy earns $47 million a year for the show. The popular political drama Scandal is coming to an end, sources say. The Shonda Rhimes series starring Kerry Washington will come to a close with the 7th season on ABC, according to The Hollywood Reporter. The network is expected to announce the news at its upfront presentation next week. Source told TV Line Rhimes made the call to end Scandal and that ABC accepted her decision. The producer told Entertainment Weekly at the drama's 100th-episode party in April that she had an endpoint in sight. She says, "I know how long the show is going to run, and I know how it's going to end, and I'm excited about it." Scandal is in the midst of a 6th season that will conclude May 18. The series was renewed for another season in February, along with Rhimes' shows Grey's Anatomy and How to Get Away with Murder. ABC's entertainment president, Channing Dungey, said at the time, Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, and How to Get Away with Murder continue to keep viewers on the edge of their seats and wanting more. I'm thrilled to bring back these shows and the OMG moments that come with them. Scandal stars Washington as Olivia Pope, a crisis manager based on real-life former White House press aide Judy Smith. The actress described the series as, quote, the best ride of her life in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter in April. The CW's reboot of the 80s soap opera Dynasty has received a series order. According to Deadline, this new modern take on Dynasty will feature a more diverse cast. It is being developed by Gossip Girl creator Josh Schwartz and Stephanie Savage, along with writer-producer Sally Patrick. Original Dynasty creators Esther and Richard Shapiro are also serving as executive producers. Like the original ABC series, Dynasty will feature 2 feuding wealthy families, the Carringtons and the Colbys, as they fight for control of their fortunes and families. Sex and drugs and rock and roll alum Elizabeth Gillis is set to star as the daughter of Fallon Carrington, played by Grant Snow, who is at odds with her Hispanic stepmother, played by Nathalie Kelly of the Vampire Diaries fame. The cast will also include James McKay from The Leftovers, Alan Dale from The OC, Sam Aguicoke from Murder in the First, Robert Christopher Riley from Hit the Floor, and Rafael de la Fuente from Empire. Caitlyn Jenner is keeping her distance from former stepdaughter Kim Kardashian West. The 67-year-old reality star confessed Thursday on the Austrian talk show Today that she hasn't really spoken to Kim since criticizing the star's mom, Kris Jenner, in her memoirs, The Secret of My Life. Caitlyn said, "I love Kimberly. I think she's a wonderful person. To be honest with you, I really haven't talked to her in a long time. I've kind of let everything calm down, so I kind of stay, I keep my distance." She also said, "There's a lot of drama in the Kardashian family. This is my book about my opinions on things that happened with me and my family. Anytime I express my opinion, with my family, there's always challenges in doing that." Caitlyn and Kris split in 2013 after 22 years of marriage and finalized their divorce in 2015 prior to Caitlyn publicly coming out as a transgender. Kim defended her mom in April after Caitlyn discussed her relationship with Kris in her book. The star said on the Ellen DeGeneres show, "My heart breaks for my mom, because I feel like she's been through so much. Caitlyn's promoting this book and she's saying all these things. I don't think it's necessary. I just feel it's unfair. Things aren't truthful." She also added, "I feel like it's taken her a really long time to be honest with herself, so I don't expect her to be honest about my mom now. It's just so hurtful. I wish her all the success in the world, but not at our expense." Caitlyn insisted in an interview with Good Morning America the same month that her memoir is extraordinarily honest. Kim has said on the April 23rd episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians that everything written about her was made up. Shark Tank star and entrepreneur Daymond John was announced that he was diagnosed with stage 2 thyroid cancer last year and has since undergone treatment. John shared while speaking with Robin Roberts on Wednesday's Good Morning America, "I had an extensive physical and they discovered there was a noodle on my thyroid. They removed it, and it was stage 2 cancer on my thyroid." He continued, "I didn't skip a beat. I got some early detection, and I understood that I had a challenge, and if I attack it now, then I wouldn't let it attack me. I had that removed. I didn't miss anything. I was out partying and dancing 2 days later. Not that I should have." John, the CEO of the clothing brand FUBU, said he is sharing his experience with cancer in order to help others. The 48-year-old said, "I want to share this with people because that's what success is. It's staying in your family's lives, it's being around, and that's what success is. I have 3 beautiful daughters, and I want to be there to walk them down the aisle. I want to be there to protect them. I want to be there for them to keep yelling at me and ignoring me." John also shared his experience with People magazine, noting, "I'm so grateful that I went and got this thing looked into. I know there are a lot of debates about if expensive executive physicals are worth it or not, but in my case, it was worth more than gold or anything else because it saved me from a lot of potential problems down the road." John has continued to appear on ABC's Shark Tank since 2009, alongside Mark Cuban, Kevin O'Leary, Barbara Corcoran, and others. Melissa McCarthy is hosting Saturday Night Live on May 13th and is bringing back her Sean Spicer impression. In a teaser for the episode, the actress is seen singing West Side Story song "I Feel Pretty" backstage, twirling around, getting into her makeup for her impersonation of the White House press secretary. The Ghostbusters actress has appeared numerous times as Spicer this season, and the episode will mark her 5th time on the show, bringing her into the 5-time club, which features Tom Hanks, Justin Timberlake, Drew Barrymore, Chevy Chase, John Goodman, and more. Haim will be the musical guest for the episode. Artem Chigvintsev and Torrey DeVitto have reportedly called it quits. The 34-year-old professional dancer and 32-year-old actress recently broke up after nearly a year of dating, according to People. A source told the magazine it happened about a month ago. Entertainment Tonight reported DeVitto initiated the split. An insider said Torrey broke up with him about a month or 2 ago, and Artem is pretty bummed out about it. The source explained Torrey was over the relationship, and the distance was a lot for them to handle. She has been in Chicago filming Chicago Med, while Artem is in Los Angeles for Dancing with the Stars. Distance was the main factor. DeVitto has since deleted photos with Chigvintsev on her Instagram. The dancer, meanwhile, last posted a picture with DeVitto on March 6. He captioned #BNP Showdown 10th anniversary. Chigvintsev was partnered on Dancing with the Stars season 24 with Nancy Kerrigan, who was eliminated from the ABC competition in May. DeVitto plays Dr. Natalie Manning on Chicago Med and Melissa Hastings on Pretty Little Liars. Michelle Kwan is officially heading for divorce. The 36-year-old retired Olympic figure skater filed papers in Rhode Island to end her 4-year marriage to husband Clay Pell, according to the Providence Journal. Kwan cited irreconcilable differences for the split. She asked the court to order Pell to vacate and remove his belongings from a house the pair was remodeling in Newport, which has yet to be issued a certificate of occupancy. TMZ reported in March that Pell has filed for divorce in California. He is seeking for Kwan's divorce complaint in Rhode Island to be dismissed and for the case to be heard in California, according to the Providence Journal. Pell, a former White House staff and one-time candidate for governor of Rhode Island, said in a statement in March that he wishes Kwan the very best. He says, "It is with deep regret that I share that Michelle and my marriage is coming to an end. This is a sad and difficult turn of events for our family. I love Michelle and wish her the very best as her life takes her in a new direction." Kwan, who married Pell in Providence in January 2013, has yet to address the divorce. Conrad Hilton, the younger brother of Paris Hilton and the troubled heir of the Hilton Hotel Company, appeared unstable in court Wednesday as a Los Angeles judge sentenced him to report directly to a psychiatric hospital. Hilton was in court after he was arrested recently outside his ex-girlfriend's house on suspicion of grand theft auto and for violating a restraining order made by the ex-girlfriend. The judge agreed to let Hilton be released into the custody of his father, Rick Hilton, on a $90,000 bail if he agreed to go directly to Menninger Clinic in Houston, E! News reported. If Conrad leaves the clinic before his June 29th arraignment, he will be taken back into custody. Hilton, who skipped out on an arraignment Tuesday, appeared to mouth obscenities such as so expletive gay. TMZ reported. The 23-year-old was seen wearing a self-harm prevention smock in court as he was being represented by celebrity attorney Robert Shapiro. When asked by the judge if he understood what was happening to him, Hilton replied, "Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry for disrespecting this entire courtroom and this entire state, and I didn't have sex with hookers." Hilton was sentenced last year for 60 days in jail following a drug conviction. He was also sentenced to 3 years probation after a 2014 altercation where he slapped and threatened to kill several flight attendants. Mia Tyler is feeling complete after becoming a first-time mom. The 38-year-old actress and model shared a series of photos Wednesday on Instagram after welcoming son Axton with boyfriend Dan Halen. She wrote, "The love of my life has finally arrived and I am now complete. No words can explain how I am feeling. Just pure unfiltered love. My son Axton was born May 10th at 5:45 a.m. The picture shows Tyler cradling Axton close, feeding her son, and sharing a kiss with Halen. She also posted a snapshot of Dad and Aerosmith frontman Steven Tyler holding her baby boy. The new mom said, "Best day of my entire life. I'm so grateful for my family and my lover for being here and being so supportive. And to the friends and family that came to welcome our new little wolf club, Axe into the pack." Tyler had announced in November that she and Halen were expecting. He says, "There's only one thing in this world that could make me happier than seeing Ed Jamison Daniels smile, and that's going to seeing him smiling like this at our kid. I got a future rock star, a supreme being growing in me. I can't wait to meet him." Tyler is the daughter of Steven Tyler and the late actress Cindria Fox. She is the half-sister of Chelsea Taylor, Taj Taylor, and actress Liv Tyler, who is mom to daughters Lula and sons Milo and Sailor. Michael Parks, a character actor best known for starring in Twin Peaks and films from director Quentin Tarantino and Karen Smith, has died at the age of 77. Parks' agent Jane Schulman confirmed the actor's death on Wednesday, The Hollywood Reporter. The cause of death has not been revealed. Parks began acting on television shows such as The Asphodel Jungle, Route 66, The Real McCoys, and Gunsmoke, and B-movies such as Wild Seed and Bus Riley Back's in Town. Her first starring role came in the 1969 TV series Then Came Bronson, for which he sang the theme song. The track reached number 20 on the Billboard charts, which led to a side career as a recording artist. Other television roles included Perry Mason, Sam Benedict, and Dynasty spinoff The Cobys. In David Lynch's Twin Peaks, Parks portrays Canadian drug runner Jean Renault. In films, Park starred in From Dusk Till Dawn, Argo, and in Kill Bill and Django Unchained from Tarantino. He portrayed villains in Smith's horror films Red State and Tusk. On Instagram, Smith paid tribute to Parks, calling him my cinematic muse. He was 77. And finally, Miley Cyrus has released a new single titled Malibu and an accompanying music video. The clip released Thursday features the pop star dancing and relaxing on the beach as she performs the song that Cyrus previously said is inspired by her fiancé Liam Hemsworth. She says, the 24-year-old sings, "I'll never would have believed you if 3 years ago you told me." The 24-year-old sings on the track, which acts as a return to her country and rock roots. "I'd be right here writing this song, but here I am next to you. The sky's more blue in Malibu." Malibu is the first single from Cyrus' still untitled LP and is expected to be released later this year. And that's your entertainment report for Friday, May 12, 2017. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great Mother's Day weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.